Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Fresh Geek. I host another YouTube channel called Miles Halter's Guitar and Music Chat. I host a podcast called Video Game Amusement, and go ahead and check those out if you wish. Now, today we are going to be talking about affordable Star Wars merchandise that may have some practical applications as well. Let's take a look. First, we're going to take a look at some watches that were put out by Burger King in the year 2005. So, of course, 2005 is the year that Revenge of the Sith came out, and I can't remember if the Burger King watches came out before or after Revenge of the Sith. But let's go ahead and take a look at them. So, the watches, there were 6 of them, one for each movie, and they came in these metal cans, alright? And each watch had 2 of the main characters from each movie. So for Phantom Menace, you had Darth Maul and Obi-Wan. For Attack of the Clones, you had Anakin and Count Dooku. Actually, Yoda and Count Dooku, my bad. For Revenge of the Sith, you had Darth Vader and Anakin. And for A New Hope, you had Luke Skywalker and a Stormtrooper. For Empire Strikes Back, you have Boba Fett and Han Solo. And I don't actually have the, oh my gosh, the name's escaping me, the Return of the Jedi watch, which has Jabba the Hutt and Princess Leia. But let's look at how the watches work. So we're going to use Yoda as the example here. We have Yoda on this side, we have Count Dooku on this side, alright? And then you have a graphic on this side, and that is Yoda. And then you have the time on the other side. Alright? And if you want, you can actually twist the wristband so you can put whoever you want on whatever side. So that's a pretty cool feature. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at our next items. And the next items we're going to look at are going to be Star Wars flashlights. Let's take a look. So of course what we have for the Star Wars flashlights is we have a set of 4. We have Darth Vader and Yoda and Chewbacca and R2-D2. And they're a really simple system. You just have your regular looking figure, and there's a handle on the back, open it up, and if it's in working shape, you have batteries in there, then light comes out of, I guess, the mouth of R2-D2, even though he doesn't really have a mouth. So it's kind of a cool concept, but yeah, it does come out of the actual mouth of Chewbacca and out of the actual mouth of Yoda. And of course, I've seen these sell as a set for $5 excluding shipping, $7 excluding shipping, but recently I saw Yoda sell for $10 all by himself. So, I don't know what's up with that. I primarily use Mercari to look at my sold listings, so maybe I should look elsewhere as well. But let's go ahead and take a look at our next items. We have the Star Wars alarm clocks. Let's take a look. So I only have 3 of the clocks. I've got the Stormtrooper, I've got Boba Fett, and I've got BB-8. Now, I originally paid $27 for Boba Fett at Hastings, brand new. It was a birthday gift to myself when I was probably 14 years old, and I used it as my primary alarm clock throughout all of high school. And of course, there were other alarm clocks as well. I mean, I could have chosen Darth Vader, I could have chosen Yoda, but I went with Boba Fett because, well, who doesn't love Boba Fett? And then, as for this little guy, this is actually, it's technically my brother's, but he's never used it, and I use it all the time, and I've had it for years. And you can find this one for about 15 new and 10 used. It kind of varies. Well, I've seen him go up and down, back and forth. And then BB-8 is around $15, and Boba Fett's around $15 as well. Now, as for how I acquired BB-8, I actually found mine for $3 at a thrift store. So that was a pretty cool find, and I had no idea that he was a valuable little guy. Although most Star Wars merchandise is at least a little valuable, so I suppose I could have assumed that. But anyways, now that we have taken a look at the Star Wars alarm clocks, let's go ahead and look at the Star Wars playing cards. So what we have here is our Heroes versus Villains playing set. I got these for Christmas, and they were, it was apparently not Santa Claus because there's still a price tag on here. It was on clearance for $6. $6, which is awesome because these cards are so cool. You can learn so much. There are so many different villains that you may not know the names of, and the same goes for the hero playing cards. And they just have such amazing artwork on them as well. Like that picture of Yoda, or our picture of Boss Nass right here. I mean, just absolutely amazing cards. And these, I think you can pick up for probably $10 nowadays, but I'm actually not quite sure. But with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to our next item, which is the BB-8, sorry, not the BB-8, the R2-D2 measuring cups. So with the R2-D2 measuring cups, those were actually a Christmas gift for me right before I moved out of my parents' house. And so, good old 18-year-old me, this is what I started with. This is how I was doing my cooking in the kitchen. This is what I used to measure milk for my macaroni and cheese. I mean, this was a lifesaver. Thank you, R2-D2. And gosh, the sad thing about this is it's gone up a lot in price. Well, actually, I don't know if it's gone up because I don't know the original price. It came from ThinkGeek, which of course is now owned by GameStop. But nowadays you can find them for around $25 to $30. So, anyways, those are some usable items that you can collect. Items you can collect and still use. They have applications, and you know, your mom won't complain if you buy them. You won't feel too bad if you buy them, even though you can buy measuring cups at the dollar store. It's much more exciting to have R2-D2 helping you out in the kitchen, isn't it? Alright, well, thank you for watching. This has been Fresh Geek. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me in the comments what you have that is your most usable Star Wars item. Okay? And thank you once again for watching. Have a great day.